Today's adventure brings us to the end of Gilman Valley Road, which we will be following, going up to Bald Mountain in search of Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
Bigfoot?
Yeah, Bigfoot. We'll see if he's home today, heading out this way. So there is Bald Mountain. That is one of our destinations for the day. As I go to the right, Mount Whittier, our second destination of the day. So at the beginning of the video, there was a strange face on one of our videos. That's Ken, everybody. Aaron will take good care of your father. So as we continue along this logging road, it almost looks like it may continue almost all the way. So the trail gets a little tight right here, but you can make it through without a problem. It also echoes. Okay, so the logging road is starting to close in a bit, but this is still easy enough to define. Honey, you know that's probably Bigfoot's chair, right?
Oh, should I be scared?
Oh.
I could have tracked him.
I don't know, I'm hearing movement in the leaves and I'm not moving. I don't know why the camera's shaky. Alright, so we're back on logging roads that are pretty wide open. Maybe they're used for snowmobiling too, I don't really know. But we have come to a fork in the trail. Bald Mountain is off to our left, so I think we're going to take the one to the left. Okay, so we're 3/4 of a mile from the summit of Bald. So we're going to start our bushwhack here. Would seem pretty open right now. Now there's an indication that spring, although late, has sprung. Did a little water crossing here. This is about as good as it gets bushwhacking. We are 0.62 from the summit. If it stays like this, that'd be beautiful. We've come across a prospecting hole. I was hoping it was a cave, but it's full of water. You do not want to fall in there. Cheryl, show them why.
Down we go.
Go ahead and pull that out.
Okay.
I should say another depth to the hole. You do not want to jump in there.
Nope.
Alright, so Ken's 5'11", and you can see the very top is the only place where that isn't wet. So the thing goes down at least 8 feet, if not more, 9. Alright Ken, thanks for being our model. So that's pretty cool. You can see where they've cut into it for prospecting. Getting their pieces. I wonder who the heck went down all that far though, all that way.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't full of water.
Yeah, probably. The rock up here is definitely watertight. So there's the prospecting screens. Guess you must shake it to get the dirt off. Someone left their shovel head here. And they left a piece, I believe this is what they were going for. This is the area that we're in. Some interesting landscape. Down to the screens. Another shot of the would-be cave if the water wasn't in there. I know Ken would have gone in. So we've been on a bushwhack for a little bit now. We got about 3/10 of a mile to the summit. It's not too bad. There's a lot of openness in here to hike around in. Of course, we're also keeping an eye out for more prospecting places. Somebody didn't know what to do with their rocks, so they just left them over here in a pile. It's an interesting jumble. Camcorder's not really going to pick it up though. For a minute we thought it was Bigfoot's house. Shh, it's not. So on our journey we've just run into this cairn, which is covered by a fallen tree. According to the GPS though, we still have another 1/10 of a mile to go. Welcome to the summit of Bald Mountain. Look at the bugs flying around all over the lens. Anyway, there's a sign-in jar. Ken found it. Come down. There's the cairn. There's my wife. There's the finder of the jar, Ken. Alright, so we're going to sign it and do what we do. Okay, so Ken is signing his first sign-in log on Bald Mountain, 2,450 feet. This is on New Hampshire's 300 highest, and it is on New Hampshire 2,000 footers. Way to go, Ken.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're on Bald Mountain, and we found no signs of Bigfoot coming up. Back in 1979, though, a gentleman, his girlfriend, and his dog ran across a boulder structure on the ledges of Bald Mountain over by Connor Pond. Inside was a tall, hairy creature. The hair was 3 inches long, and it had its back to them. Well, the dog noticed it and started barking. And the creature inside the hut started making growling noises. And like responsible people, the gentleman, his girlfriend, and the dog hightailed it and left the area. A few months later, his girlfriend called him. She had been at the Wolfsboro Library. And there was an interesting article, or story I should say, from 1990s about a gentleman who lived on Connor Pond. His dog went out during the thaw, fell through the ice in the Connor Pond, and there's nothing he could do for him, just watch the dog struggle. When a hairy, tall creature came out of the woods, went into the pond, grabbed the dog, saved him, and then disappeared into the woods again. Now that's 2 sightings of Bigfoot. I don't think it's a myth. But you can decide.
But
We found nothing.
But this is the summit.
Spring may have sprung, but winter's not dead yet. Some ice. Look at the bugs today. Holy mackerel. Okay, so as we're working our way back, Ken noticed Mount Chicora. I can't believe the bugs. Oops, had the whole one zoomed out that far. And that would be our view. I'm still working the bushwhack down Ball Mountain on our way to Mount Whittier. We are 0.37 from the summit of Whittier. And it's kind of dense, but we're working it. I have a tri-pack of Turiliums, the white ones. And they're all just, one's a little bigger than the other. Welcome to the summit of Whittier Mountain. This mountain was named after John Greenleaf Whittier, the poet, also known as the poet of the White Mountains. But as you can see, there's not much of a view. Ken was first to find, so first to sign. This is the view that we have. This is on the New Hampshire 2,000 footers, and we are at 2,230 feet in elevation. There's one more thing we want to look for while we're up here. Here we go, serious bushwhacking 101.
No little place to step here, huh?
Yeah, just go right into the pines there, like I did. Alright, so Mount Whittier doesn't just have a summit you can't see anything from. It also used to have a ski trail on it. That was built by the CCC in the 1930s. It was used in the 40s and the 50s, and it's believed it was used also in the 70s for slalom races. They also had a cabin at the top, and we've been walking through this whole place looking for the cabin. And all I can say is, there it is. Let's go take a look at it.
Very cool.
Welcome to the cabin and all the bugs. Locals looked for this for years. They say and couldn't find it. We did. So one of the times that we first met Ken and his daughter Erin, we took them out to Camp Nasty. And I'm saying Camp Nasty was in better shape than this place. What do you think, Ken?
I think so. Much better shape.
And if you look down here underneath the stove, the floor is bulging. I think they could use a structural engineer out here. So, but it is standing. It is a mess. There is one moose antler right there. Dark wood. Plenty of lanterns. But the place is a pigsty.
Feeling is cool.
Crap all over it. If anyone needs a sleeping bag, pretty sure these are free.
I want to wash it.
Yeah, you might want to burn it. So, but there are a couple of bunks here. Looks like another bunk. Charles, is that a hammer? Next to you?
It's a hammer.
Ah, all right.
I have a hammer.
And then another bench.
13.
This is pretty cool, though.
Oh.
It's kind of weird.
Now the ground outside is littered with trash. I'm not going to show that. Had I known, we would have brought a big trash bag. Tried to clean it up. This is one of the sides. I don't know what the heck that is. Hopefully, I flipped it over. That used to be a radio. Alright. There's bags tucked in between the logs. I don't know if we just try to keep the bugs out. This place was pretty well constructed. Alright, continuing our walk around. This would be the back. Out. My compadres. The windows are gone, so bugs are going in like there's no tomorrow. And they're starting to rot out too. Look at those nails. Wow. Some repair work has been done. Oh, this is the other side. Whew. Tough walking and filming. Shot of the roof. Yeah, just kind of twisted. So, God, bugs are ridiculous. All right, nice find. So we were given a view. And this is it. So in our attempt to find the shortest distance between 2 points, we decided not to go back over the summit. Instead, we are skirting along the cone, and there are times it's starting to get a little steep. Alright, so we're back down. We got Bald Mountain done, former home of Bigfoot, which could still be current, maybe wasn't home. And we went over and did Whittier Mountain, former home of the Whittier Mountain Ski Trail. The cabin is still there. This is a great day. We did 10 miles actually. We found prospecting equipment, we found a prospecting hole. It was overall just a great day. We want to thank Ken for joining us today. We look forward to hiking with you again. So until our next adventure, the end.